My name is Rishaan Desai, and I made SpyChat, the only chat app with security as its top priority. What is SpyChat? SpyChat aims at providing a secure way to exchange confidential messages between a small group of people without saving any data about them or the chat, using a system that is virtually impossible to hack. SpyChat does not save any data about users or chats. It doesn't use the attack vulnerable method of constantly making requests back and forth to the server directly with the data. When the user sends a message, the client makes a request to the server with the encrypted data, and the server opens a pipe between the users, and the data is decrypted on the receiver's end. If the data is stolen, the thief would have no way to decrypt the data, rendering it useless. The chat system is made so that a user who joins a room cannot view previous chat history, and once a user leaves, they cannot view previous messages anymore. Once both users leave, the chat data is destroyed and impossible to re-access. I made SpyChat's front end using HTML and CSS for rendering the majority of the content and creating the user interface. I also used jQuery for some DOM manipulation and requesting data from the backend. And on top of that, I used some foundation.js. SpyChat's backend was made with express.js for the server and socket.io for making requests without having to reload the page every time there is a new message. Possible enhancements include adding a better chat system based on Markdown that supports links, images, emoji using Tweemoji, and more. Right now, SpyChat only supports plain text. When a user leaves the chat, it only closes on one end, and other users can still see past messages. I would like to implement a global end chat function that automatically runs as soon as a user leaves and deletes all previous messages. Similar to what some other chat apps have, I would like to integrate a message expiry feature, where messages disappear after a fixed set of time if inactivity is detected, so all potentially important messages are not compromised. This was my first ever solo hackathon, and it was my first time ever using only JavaScript for any project, since I'm not very comfortable using it. I learned about different JavaScript libraries and how to use socket.io to make lightning fast requests without having to reload the page. This was an awesome experience, and I would love to try more hackathons like this in the future.